There we go. Oh damn. All right, cool. What's going on? Oh, that's the glare. That's probably the glare.
What's good with it?
Nothing, man.
You good? You good?
Think it's the glare. I don't know.
You
Shit,
good?
you good? You good? It sound like you just
No, we good. We all good. Everything's good.
sound like you just like some shit just fell.
Nope, we all good.
Happy second half of the year, Mike.
Happy second half of the year. We made it. Just
That
about. Just about made it.
just about.
Just about made it. Halfway through 2023.
I gotta can't wait to the second half, man. I just realized a lot of shit went on in that first half of the year. Had a cancer scare, Mike. Like what the fuck?
Very eventful first half of
You know what I'm
2023 for you.
saying? Hosted some shows. Thought I was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Um, um, shit. Irritated as all hell.
Got promoted.
Got promoted.
Went
You
on a
know what I'm
cruise.
saying? Went on a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Met my, really sat down and talked to my biological grandfather. He told me how he bagged my grandmother. Had
Yeah.
a couple of deaths in the family these last couple of days. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Two funerals on deck. It's wild, fam. Before I get started, I want to say to rest in peace to my best friend, family member. You know what I'm saying? My best friends. That auntie passed this last weekend.
Condolences.
And then also my cousin slash uncle Jamal. He passed away. Um, really just speaking about him real quick. Like him and his father, my great uncle. Like if it wasn't for like people like them, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. Like his father, my uncle Floyd. I think I talked about on this pod before. Like it's a picture of him, my aunt Joyce. I think it's Count Basie or somebody. One Trump niggas. This nigga looked just like Allen Iverson, fam. Like I looked at the picture and I was like, "Yo, is that Ivo?
Ivo. That's what we
Yeah,
used to call Iverson back
is
when he
that
first
Ivo
started.
nigga?
Ivo got them new Ivos.
Got the new Ivos, fam."
Yeah.
But they used to let me talk. Like my Uncle Floyd, you know what I'm saying? We'll go over his crib because him and my auntie, they weren't divorced, but they weren't together. You know how them like them old relationships
They was
is.
estranged.
We was estranged for years,
They was
man. Like,
estranged.
right. We ain't been together, fam, but we
Yeah.
still married. They actually got a divorce when she was about to get married to another nigga. That's crazy. But
Wow.
I used to go over we used to go over his house when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And they be talking and shit, and I try to put my 2 cents in, and the grown folks, go on,
Right,
stay out
right,
of grown
right, right.
folks' business. And
Right.
my Uncle Floyd would be like, nah, you need to hear this shit. What you got to say, Lily? And then my Jamal, he my mother didn't have any sisters or brothers growing up, so especially like people like him, um, her other cousin Jerry, they was like her brothers. Um, so Jamal, like he was that nigga smooth, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had said on my Instagram post, like he glide, he don't walk, he glide. It's like a pep strut,
Mm-hmm.
a take your bitch strut, but he stayed over at the house a couple of times, man, and I didn't know he was going through what he was going through at the time. I just know he was over there. The picture that I posted up on Instagram, was, I was 5. It was Christmas. I was 5. I remember that. And he stayed over at the house. I was going to have sit on it, have my thumbs up face and everything. And like now we burying him on Saturday. And ain't gonna lie, like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But one of the things, I had to I had to get with the homies this weekend. I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they really knew that I needed it. I talked to my cousin a little bit afterwards because he was like, "Yo, what's up? What's wrong?" So I was telling him about
You got those certain family members that could just like no.
Yeah,
Like,
and
if you off, they could feel the vibes.
Yeah, it's two of them, but it's the two people that I've grown up with all my life. That's Lee and Vince. So they know, they sense that something's going on, and I never really be like, "Yo, need y'all this weekend." Never do that shit. So when I did it, apparently, he told his old lady, like, "Look, we ain't going out this weekend." He sent the message, fam, and sums up. Long story short, man, with all that saying, I know I got to do a better job at protecting my peace. Like it's y'all keep saying that, yeah. Like I got to do a better job.
Listening to a pod at the wedding. Shout out to B Dot. That's what's
dope.
Up.
First of all, let me stop from what I was about to say, because I don't think I said anything entertained yet. It's a little bit depressing, but I'm glad B Dot.
That's hilarious.
Listen, at a wedding on a Thursday?
Yeah, what kind of wedding is this?
Who gets married on a Thursday? Like, what the fuck?
Interesting.
It's a weird ass day to get married. Like, you better like a Thursday?
People still at work.
Right. Like
people are like in traffic trying to get home from work.
Yeah. Like,
schedules who plans a wedding on a Thursday.
Shouts out to B Dot for listening to some dude while he's at this wedding. He's like, I do. You may kiss the bride on a Thursday, fam. Like
300 people at the wedding.
300.
I guess that's a lit wedding
on a Thursday.
We need to be at that wedding,
right? Well, our invite. And yeah, we know you have to fight traffic to get here. It's Thursday, fam. People are working.
That's crazy.
And then the other part about it, hopefully you took off Friday, because you got Friday, you got the 4th weekend.
I was about to say, you should have a 6-day weekend right now.
Yeah, you got a 6-day weekend.
Tomorrow, then you should have Monday off too, the day before the 4th, and then you should have the day after the 4th off.
Yeah, if you work any time during this week after this wedding, fam, you're fucked, fam. I wouldn't even go in.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, if it is people that know me as them, I'm just trying to do a better job at protecting my peace.
Yeah.
And in protecting my peace, there's just some things that I have to be willing to deal with. Yeah, of course, but there's going to be some things that I'm not going to be willing to deal with, and just I'm going to have to deal with it in my way. So it's like I just got to do a better job at it. And will it upset people? Probably. Not in my house though. Like, because it's everything outside of it. I'm really learning at 41 years old. I've always been comfortable with my surroundings, but my surroundings at this point is the only thing that's keeping me sane. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What goes on in this house where I live at is the only thing that's keeping me sane, and I'm just trying to do as best as I can to keep everything outside of that away that's going to affect my sanity at this point.
Yeah.
Being the oldest is overrated. I've said that as many times as I can. I'm just gonna fuck around and be a t-shirt. Being the oldest is overrated.
I need that.
Right.
That is a shirt.
That's a shirt.
Cause my brother, 5 years younger than me. Shout out to my brother Christian. That nigga is spoiled. You don't nobody care about the oldest child, G. You know what? Let me go ahead. Finish your monologue, and then we go. I want to transition to that real quick.
Don't nobody care about the oldest until shit hit the fan.
Oh my god!
And now you the mature one.
Can I get into some shit real quick, fam? Please,
man.
Talk about this real quick.
Mike, oh my god!
Nobody care about. First, hey, shout out to B Dot. B Dot say he said it's open bar at the wedding. And he said he had to post. He worked at the post office, so he said he definitely ain't going. But that's a government job. Hey, yo, so look. Shout out to one of my other homies.
Deliver my mail.
Shout out to my homie Chris Courtney. So he works for the post office as well, and he showed me and my brother how you call off from work, right? So it's like you use the app, and then you kind of like damn, they got to fill out an application to call off work. Shit is crazy.
So it ain't even worth it.
You ain't even got to call. No. He said it's convenient, but he said that like you show, he like, yo, you gotta. Is the reason why you're calling off due to this, is the reason you're calling off due to this, due to that, and It's pretty much like 7 to 8 questions you got to answer.
Worth it. I got to fill out a
You ain't got to talk to nobody though. You ain't got to call.
I got to fill out a questionnaire just to call off.
Hey, bro, shit, it's better than actually. So when your employees call off, do they have to call you and say, "Bang, I'm not working today"? They got to call you. They got to call you, right? They got to actually talk to you.
Man, don't send me an email.
Oh, send your email. Right. I would not want to talk to my supervisor if I'm not coming to work. I would love to do it that way.
I'm sick. I'm not gonna be one. See, I'm not one of those bosses that be like, "What the fuck?" Nah, we'll figure it out, fam.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, being the oldest child, bro, that shit is overrated as hell. Nobody cares about the oldest child. First of all, my mama, she love her baby boy. We just gonna clear that out the way, and be all the way clear. But the family members, so sometimes when I show up to family events, I think my aunties, they always expect me to know where my brother is. I be like, this nigga's grown. Why y'all don't call him and ask him? But every time I'm around, like, why y'all care if he ain't here? I'm here.
They get here when he get here.
He gonna get here when he get here if he get here. But I'm here. But it ain't a party unless he there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here. Why do y'all love this nigga so much?
You got his number?
Bro, they always call and text me and they inquire about him. I'll be like, y'all got his number. Why y'all calling me, asking me about Buddy?
But see, look, Mike, your brother's 5 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Mine start at 13.
Yeah. You have a nice
19,
gap.
and then 21.
Yeah.
And then with them niggas, it's when my parents need some shit. You know what I'm saying? When they need to go somewhere, they calling us over here. Like, nigga, y'all are all adults, nigga. Like, why are we getting called and we live 20 minutes away from y'all? How come niggas can't ride with y'all? How come I gotta deal with all this shit? Then it's all call Lee. And then it's like call Lee on one side, and then the other, oh man, no, don't call him. And then I find out shit through secondhand that it's like what the fuck, fam? And then don't nobody want to tell you shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that be my shit. Like, niggas be dead in your face and don't want to tell you shit. And try to hit you with the, yo, we ain't want to worry you. But then call you for some dumb shit that ain't none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I called my father to talk to him about some other shit. Then he's telling me about some shit. Ain't none of my business. I don't care. Nigga, you almost 70. You grown. Don't download me with your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't download you with mine. I can't call you and be like, man, I'm this. Hey man, you gotta deal with it. Yeah, motherfucker, he calling me with this nigga, you gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But that be killing me.
Yeah.
It be shit going on and they don't want to worry you, but in the end, it's going to affect you. Mm-hmm. So you might as well tell me now. Before you just surprise me with some surprise. And then I don't want to be the one to go over the house and be like, so niggas, like, yeah, like, and then you are expected to be the person that damn near takes care of everybody. Like, my parents are older, my siblings are younger. I'm the niggas in the middle. And the other thing is that, and the other thing that kills me is that I know people like the back of their hand, back of my hand, fam. Right? So I know how things are gonna work. And it's almost like in some shit you expect the worst because that's all what happens. Now, that definitely is why, like, this has been a terrible month mentally for me. But that's also why I know I have to do a better job at protecting my peace, because if
Mm-hmm.
I don't, nobody else will. You can try, and that's nothing against it. Like, it's nothing against my wife, but it's up to me to protect this. It's not up to her to try, because she also got her shit that she has to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So I know for the second half of the year, I have to do a better job at protecting my peace and being a bit selfish. The other thing is just edibles. I feel like if I become a drug addict or near drug addict when it comes to edibles, like, it will really just block out a lot of the shit that's been going on in the past month. I know that's probably not the best thing to say in the position that I'm in, but I feel better on edibles, fam. I took an edible this weekend while drinking.
How'd that
And
go?
it felt good. Like, I went to sleep at 8:30, fam, and that
Yeah.
was some of the best sleep. I slept on a couch out west, fam. I didn't even make it home. I slept on a couch out west, and that was some of the best sleep I ever got. And that's helped to tequila and edibles.
Shout out to
So
the edibles. I got a couple edible stories, fam. But
so
yeah, they work.
right. So and the thing is I feel like if I go to a therapist, the therapist is gonna be like, gonna try to prescribe me some antidepressants or something. And I'm gonna tell them no, but I want some drugs. Not hard drugs either. I just want edibles. I want if I were to get a prescription, it would be Don Julio, preferably Reposado, because if you try to say I want 1942, then they're gonna be like, okay, you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that, but start off with rep, Don Julio rep and edibles. I think if I had that on deck daily by 5:30,
Daily.
yeah, daily. To
That's
Don Julio
hilarious.
Reposado, Don Julio Reposado and edibles
And I edible.
every day. Like, if you were to get the prescription, they say take at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 Central. So basically what that means is technically when I'm like kind of off work, it'll be a shot of tequila and edibles, and I'll take it and I'll be good. I know I would. I know I would. So that's gonna help me protect my peace. Tequila and edibles. And
Okay.
I'm sure after what happened Saturday, I think I'll be in Zen. It's like, oh,
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for that for you, man. I want that for you. I want you. I want that for you. I want you to protect your peace by enjoying the edible and Don Julio.
mm,
That's what works for you. Me personally, I said I wanted to like practice meditation. Like, I want to actually sit in a corner or by myself for 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day. Peace and quiet. Like nothing. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. Just 10 minutes alone to myself, eyes closed, just reflecting. That's what I want. At least once a day. Once a day. Meditation.
none
And
yo
I want
ho ratings.
and I
No,
want to
nigga.
try mushrooms.
I ain't going that far.
Bang, you doing edibles. I want to do a mushroom. All right. I want to try mushroom. I want to see where that takes me. Okay.
I told you about the story and I saw a nigga take mushrooms, right?
Yes.
I don't want that. That nigga was like, "Yar."
That's what I want.
In real life, though, it wasn't me taking the edible. I mean, it wasn't me taking the gummy
Yeah.
and seeing everybody go, "Wow!" Yeah. No, dude took the mushroom, and this nigga was like, "Yeah." I say, "Look, fam, I'm about to go.
That's where I need to be. That's where I
I
want
don't
to
want to be
be.
there."
I want to be like them kids on 21 Jump Street. That's how in high school. That's what I want to be. Whatever the little drug that they was taking in school that was making them do that right there. That's what
No, I
I
don't
want.
want to do that. I think
That's
I
what
could get that.
mushrooms do. I need that at least once a time. Once.
I think I could get that for my high grade edible, fam.
A high grade edible? I don't know.
I don't want to do that. No, take
If
some
I could get that,
mushrooms.
if I could get that kind of high from an edible, I would do that too. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to be on right there. Nothing crazy though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do like a whole bag of them or nothing like that. Maybe just one or two,
No, I'm straight, fam.
just to see what it hit for. That's all.
I don't want to be.
Yeah,
That's how dude was, fam. That shit was.
that's hilarious.
Man's was not hot, Jack. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
But if that's what you want, fam,
That's what I want, bro. That's what I want. Once.
I want that for you. I want that for you.
We protecting peace. We meditating, taking edibles, drinking Don Julio, and eating mushrooms.
And then as men, we need that space too.
Yeah,
we need
absolutely.
that space.
Absolutely.
So if I want to take drugs, I'm gonna take drugs.
I tell my wife all the time. I said, I wish I could get away from you and our daughter for just 10 minutes. 10. Just alone. Where I don't have to do nothing. And just be in peace and quiet. I tell her that every day.
Yeah.
So she don't understand, but I'm gonna make her understand.
Nah.
Because one day she gonna be calling my name and I'm just gonna be
in the corner.
I don't hear you. Just like that. Nothing. Don't call my name at all. Peace and quiet.
I'm gonna be high.
Yeah.
Sending out the sunshine, and the sunshine in.
That's how we're going.
I'm not doing cocaine though.
No, we're not gonna go that far.
Nah, I'm not gonna go that far.
We don't.
Like cocaine just feels like a drug for me. If just loot, like I ain't got shit else to do in life.
You ain't got nothing else to lose, nothing else to do. All right, fuck it. Go ahead, do a line.
Let the sunshine. Let the sunshine in. Let the sun shine in.
We ain't gonna go that far.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit up here and do a line and I ain't doing that. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary, fam. Like doing cocaine makes like I've never done cocaine before.
Mm-hmm. But
I also never done cocaine before. One, because I feel like it's too expensive. Like cocaine to me is like $100 drug. I don't want $100 drug.
If cocaine is 100, then how much does like crack cost?
Well, crack is a cheaper drug, but I've seen enough niggas do crack where that's definitely not something I want to do. Like crack, crystal meth, and stuff like that.
Crystal meth.
Cocaine's just like $100 drug that just make you go wild and crazy kids type shit. No, I don't want to do that, fam. I want to do any drug that makes me relax.
Yeah.
Just chill, nigga. Put on some. I want a drug that you feel the music. And maybe mushrooms is that. Yeah. But I'm just scared because I saw a bad experience. But I do want to take a drug that when I play a certain song, I could actually feel the song.
Yeah.
Like, imagine doing a drug and then playing Summer Madness by Kool and the Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you just
feel that vibe. There. That's a vibe right there.
Right. It's a vibe. You just
That's a vibe.
And you feel it.
Yeah.
It's like the vibrations of the music hit you.
We're not trying to take drugs and pass out.
I'm not trying to take drugs and pass out.
We're trying to enjoy the high.
I'm trying to
calmly.
Enjoy. And again, I'm scared of mushrooms, so it won't be that for me. But if I could take an edible where I can listen to a song and just feel the lyrics and feel the music just in my bones, it's like a tingling sensation. And I'm just like, oh. And you just feel it. You feel it. You feel the climax of the song.
Yeah.
And it just takes you into a different place. Perfect zen. That's the drug I want to take, Mike. I don't want to take no designer drug. I don't want to take no crack cocaine or
what's that shit that
heroin.
you don't want to take the drug that they was using in Power Force? What was that? What was the blue
I don't
shit?
want to take that shit.
What was that? What was that called? What was it called? What they call that?
Shit.
That was I'm about to say when you said designer. That's what made me think of that. That's some fancy shit right there.
Edibles. Edibles.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm with you.
And you could take a mushroom. And matter of fact, we could do this pod. I could be off an edible, and you could be off of a mushroom, and it'd be the most enlightening podcast we've ever done.
Might be.
We could just be sitting there like, oh.
That would be hilarious.
Mike, how you feeling?
Man, faded.
Like, I just want to start off a pod one day, just like
you're already high. We gotta wait for it to kick in, then we gonna get on the mic. Man, look.
Drug addicts during the pod, fam. That might be a pod for that. All right, man, let's go ahead and get started with the nuts and bolts of this shit. I hate rap battles, Mike.
Me too.
I am at this point.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah.
And you want to know why? Because battles like Jim Jones versus Pusha T.
Okay.
For those who are under a rock, Jim Jones and Pusha T have traded diss songs. Pusha T first at a fashion show while walking the runway.
But did Pusha T actually really diss Jim Jones in that song?
Yeah.
Indirectly.
Indirect disses, yeah, but it was a diss nonetheless. And Jim Jones was like, I'll trade you the walkway and I'll do it in front of a bodega on the block.
That's some Harlem shit right there.
On the block with the microphone like this, and me doing this,
like a TikTok video.
Yeah,
you ever see the TikTok videos of the people they grab like a fake mic, something that like they can pretend like it's a mic, like this water bottle. They just get the rapping while everybody behind you with their flashlights and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing that was missing was rip me out the plastic. I was acting brand new. What are your thoughts on this newest hip hop battle?
It's interesting. It's interesting because I'm trying to figure out why. And obviously this started when Jim Jones went on the Breakfast Club, and you know, he I don't know how this I don't even know how it like occurred during the conversation that he put an emphasis on Pusha T not being like top 50 or whatever like that. And it wasn't like Jim Jones was like, hey, somebody said, yeah, Pusha T top 5, and Jim Jones was like, nah, he not top 5. But he made it clear and put a lot of emphasis on Pusha T not being one of them guys in rap. Like, made it clear, like he wanted people to know, like, dude ain't like that. So I'm trying to figure out what was where's this all coming from? Like, why did it feel like you have a issue with Pusha T? So, and obviously Pusha T caught wind of it, and you know, we're seeing the type of beefs that Pusha T has been in. He does things delicately, and you know, he'll respond when he responds. And we got it on a Clips record, which actually hasn't even technically released yet. Right. And I don't know, like, it's an interesting thing. Like, I think Jim Jones baited him. He baited Pusha T into it. So it's got to be something else there, bro.
Mike,
I want to know what it is.
Mike, Jim Jones didn't bait that man into anything. Jim Jones told his truth. He don't think that man top 50. So fuck with it.
But why though?
It don't matter why.
It's got to be context behind it. Like,
nah, it ain't got to be why. He don't think the nigga is as cold as what other people say. You know what?
It's one thing to say that, but it's like
But they kept asking him, But they kept asking him the question. Like, if I keep asking you the same question, you gonna put emphasis on that motherfucker by the third why.
Right.
He don't think, and then it's also because somebody is pushing for that. This is why I don't do rap battles. And then he a Harlem nigga, and they gonna explain themselves in their way. The nigga said, "Yo, don't nobody be out here repeating Pusha T songs. You don't know 5 Pusha
Like
T
niggas
songs
don't
and
know
all of
5
that."
Pusha T songs and all that shit like that. I'm
And all
like,
that
bro,
shit.
where we going with this?
But the thing, but I look, we gonna have a real honest conversation. And for those who listen to me on summer sessions, with my man Scott, Merk, Pav, I'm gonna bring the conversation that we had on the pod here that was very upsetting that you would have to get the gist of on the pod, but it opened up a can of worms about how, especially in hip hop, I believe that there are a lot of overused terms because you feel like you have to have one for you. I think legend is an overused term. I think classic is an overused term. And a lot of other terms are overused because niggas feel like they got to have something. So we're going to have an honest conversation in a little bit. But we're going to stay right here with the Jim Jones shit. Jim Jones and Pusha T shit. Pusha T is dumb as hell for responding to anything that Jim Jones said. Here's why. Jim Jones, let me phrase this so y'all can really understand this. Jim Jones has nothing to lose in this battle, y'all. In fact, this is a win-win for Jim Jones. I said this on Tuesday, but say it again. This is a win-win for him. Nobody expects Jim Jones to lyrically battle Pusha T.
Yeah.
So the fact that some of y'all got on this internet, listened to that Jim Jones verse, and was like, man, that was decent for Jim Jones. Jim Jones won. I don't give a damn how good Pusha T was in that song.
Yeah.
Jim Jones won.
That's why I said it feel like he baited him into it.
He didn't bait him into anything. I don't think Jim Jones don't even expect somebody to diss him and try to rap battle him.
Yeah.
No, he didn't expect that shit. But it happened. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and do my 1-2. Jim Jones is not a rapper that's going to lyrically try to best anyone. That is not his thing. That has never been his thing. So for Pusha to be offended enough to do a rap about Jim Jones, that ain't doing nothing.
But indirect rap, but nonetheless.
Indirectly, nonetheless, it ain't do anything but amplify Jones. If this was like he's punching down, and 9 times out of 10, when you punch down, no matter how bad you whip this person, you lose. Why? Because you're not supposed to be battling that person in the first place. And that's when I look at the Pusha T, Jim Jones thing. Come on, fam, for real. This is who you doing a rap about. And I'm a Jim Jones fan. I am a Jim Jones fan. I have bought all Jim Jones albums, G. When before streaming. I bought them. I remember living in Atlanta and my niggas being in Atlanta like, yo, you got too many Jim Jones joints right here. Well, why do you have Jim Jones? Why do you have this? I'm like, because I like the shit. For real. Yes.
What Jay Holland say to you? Sorry to hear
that. Jim Jones, I will say this on record. Jim Jones has one of the most inspirational verses of all time. And I'm Ready. I challenge anybody to listen to I'm Ready and not feel a sense of self. Even though they beat up Frankie.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like Pusha T ain't even got to have a somewhat respect for Jim Jones lyrically, but he got a somewhat maybe like respect for him as far as like him just being part of a legendary, influential hip hop group?
So we're going to go there next, Mike.
I'm saying as far as like, so maybe think Pusha ain't reaching down for Jim Jones as like, yeah, I'm a lyrically outbar this nigga, but I'm saying like tell these niggas to leave me alone, bro. Like, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I know what you done for the game, but don't fuck with me. And I don't care if you can't rap or not. No. Maybe that's Pusha T mindset.
Mike, I'm going to let you know this.
I mean, because we can agree that Jim Jones ain't no, like, It's like
Mike.
his name rings off in hip hop. We know who the fuck Jim Jones is.
Mike, there's people who you battle. There's people who you fight.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is not a person that you battle. He's a person that you fight if you feel some type of way. You better off fighting Jim Jones than getting in front of a mic and saying some indirect disses. What can you say about Jim Jones that we don't already know? Nothing. And the fact of the matter is, when we look at swag, we gonna look at Jimmy more than we look at Push. So if you thinking you're gonna win a rap battle against Jim Jones, that's cool. But Jim Jones ain't doing that for this. There's the reason why I said there's some people you rap about and there's some people you fight. Let's take this back to high school, Mike. There's some people who you heat. I'm about to talk some shit about this dude. There's somebody who you fight.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Yo, I'm gonna go heat this nigga because he's gonna bring it back to me. But then if I go say some shit about this dude right here, it's gonna be different. I even take it better. It's like, I'm trying to say this in the right way without sounding disrespectful. Jim Jones, in this case, is the slow dude in class. Pusha T is the jokester who sees the slow dude.
Yeah.
He sees the slow dude with some bobos on. He say, look at the dude with the bobos on. The crowd, the classes laugh. That one moment, the slow kid turn around and be like, but your ass wear that same jersey every Thursday, though. What the crowd gonna do, Mike? Oh, he got your ass. He got your ass. Now you can't say shit. You're embarrassed. That's what this is. That's what we know. Pusha T is a better rapper than Jim Jones.
Of course.
He ain't got to show it. So him trying to get him in the ring to verbally spar, you punch him down. Mm-hmm. And that's why I hate this battle. I hate this battle because the matchup is two different styles. Jim Jones is just going to hit you in the most Harlem way. Mm-hmm. Pusha T just going to rap in the Pusha T way. And quite honestly, which one is more entertaining? The Pusha T rap or the Jim Jones rant? I'm going with the Jim Jones rant. Because anytime Jim Jones rant, the shit be hilarious. The shit be funny.
Of course.
But I got to listen to some indirect raps from Pusha T?
So you're saying the battle is already over. Pusha T don't even, if Pusha T responds.
Fam, if Pusha T shouldn't have never said nothing in the first place.
I don't disagree with you there.
This is not a battle. This is not an even battle. So if this is not an even battle, that means Jim Jones is going to win it in a different way. And Jim Jones is not going to lyrically try to go toe-to-toe for you. He going to gun your ass. Look, I'm going to tell you one person. This is not deniable, Mike. I don't give a fuck how much of a fan y'all is of this guy, how much of a fan I am of this guy. It's the perfect example of not battling down. When Jay-Z dissed Jim Jones and them, we all was like, why? And you know what they did after that shit? They heated Jay-Z ass. This nigga got on John Cletters.
Yeah.
No types of shit.
Yeah.
And what we was like, oh man, he lost this one. He lost this one.
Yeah.
Jay-Z put his heart in that goddamn verse. Put his heart in that shit. I don't even know who the nigga was singing on the hook. And they laughed at him, fam. Harlem is laughing at Pusha T.
What was his name? Sterling
Sims or some shit.
Sims. Yep.
Yeah, Sterling Sims or some shit.
Yeah.
Harlem is laughing. at Jim Jones right now.
At Pusha.
And you can laugh at, Harlem is laughing at Pusha T right now. And all of you niggas that love lyrics, you could go listen to the Jim Jones song and be like, oh man, get that shit out of here. But Jim Jones don't care. He don't care. This ain't like cannabis.
Yeah.
This ain't like cannabis where I'm about to say all of these words and then you say, man, that shit was whack. And it's like, oh man, Jim Jones don't give a fuck about you not caring about, like, you not liking his bars aimed at Pusha T. Do we really think he cares?
And nonetheless, to say it, and you say all that to say this, like, the shit wasn't even that bad. Like, it was actually decent. It wasn't great, but I respect it. I respect the effort. You know what I'm saying? That
I ain't like it.
Shit. I respect it.
I didn't like it.
I respect it.
But I respect it.
I respect the hell out of Jim Jones for that. I respect it.
But here's here's the main reason why I respect Jim Jones popping out the way that he did. Because he was direct.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta say, hey, your brother's a crackhead.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do all these subliminal, spooky ass.
I think that's a stretch, but you know, I get it though. That's for the record, the song.
I'm just saying, like, this shit is direct, nigga. Yo, he said clips. Nigga, your brother's a crackhead. I respect that. I respect that more than, sprinkling little indirect words here and there. Like, okay, so you did it at a fashion show. Who the fuck does this at a fashion show?
I don't think he actually did it. It was just the new song premiered, and people are speculating.
No, Mike. Let me tell you this now. Pusha knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew that the hip hop world will see this on social media and they will get the audio. Elliot Wilson gonna get the video. And he knew that everybody was going to be listening and being like, oh man, he shot at Jim Jones for saying he not top 50. Oh man. What he didn't expect is Jim Jones as getting right up and be like, all right, Bodega time.
I don't think Pusha was expecting that one.
What he wasn't expecting is Jim Jones to end up on Joe Budden,
right,
heating his ass. He can't win this. Pusha T can't win, no matter how good the diss is. Because I can expect him to drop another one, and that should be fire. But at the end of the day, he don't win battling Jim Jones. Because there's no point in battling Jim Jones. You don't win that.
So Pusha just got to stand down.
Pusha shit, it's too late now. It is too late now.
So we're expecting Pusha T to respond. So he's in it now.
He's 10 toes
down in it.
He 10 toes down battling a nigga he ain't supposed to battle. And that's what makes this weak to me. Yeah. And what also makes this weak to me is that we be so thirsty for this shit that we just be cool with anybody battling. We just be cool with anybody battling. Oh man, I be seeing people on social, oh man, this is what hip-hop needs. No, this ain't what hip-hop needs. Hip-hop needs new music, don't sound alike. Hip-hop needs new stars. Hip-hop needs the established stars to drop some music. That's what hip-hop needs. Hip-hop don't need a Pusha T versus Jim Jones beef. Hip-hop needs some good music to drop in 2023, or for the good music to drop in our lap for other people. I've listened to so much goddamn R&B this year that I forgot rap existed. That's what we need. We don't need these two beefing. We need a good summertime track to come from Jim Jones that's going to make us yell in the club. And we need some good drug dealing music from Pusha T. We don't need any rap and no bars going against each other. We don't need that shit. Make some good music, hip-hop. Fuck a battle. Oh, this ain't fucking Beat Street, nigga. This ain't Crush Groove, nigga. We ain't in front of each other. This ain't URL, nigga. We are in a year of hip hop where this shit sucks.
Did Bow Wow get it right?
You ain't got it right.
Oh, I got it right, huh?
You ain't got it right. Everything sound the same. It sucks.
Ooh.
It sucks right now, fam. Everybody sounds the same. Now, there's some shit I do like. Young Nudie, 21 Savage, Eggplants, and Peaches is my shit. That song is the most I've listened to a rap song all year long.
Yeah.
Now, I am sounding like the old nigga right now because I'm also the same nigga who watched 15,000 people say my pussy pink, my booty hole brown.
And you
So
actually
it is
enjoyed
in it. So it's that shit was funny. It's still funny. So yeah, it is music out there that is entertaining to some.
Yeah.
But it's a problem, fam, when rap is the number one genre in the music, and yet there's not a number one album or single or some shit they said for rap.
No number one albums, and I think we had a couple. It's a few records that's cracked the top 10.
Yeah,
the top 10 damn Billboard, but
it.
nothing as far as number one, as far as hip hop is concerned. I think Dirk had a number 2 record. Dirk, the Dirk J. Cole record reached number 2.
Yeah,
and
but that's it.
Thug might go number 1 this week.
No, it ain't. Morgan Wallen got that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Morgan Wallen has said nigga and took off.
Yeah.
So much for that shit.
It's tough. It's
almost like Morgan Wallen said nigga and it increased his streams. You need to say nigga one more time. He gonna be the biggest artist in the world, fam. Like shit. But no, I be hating us getting excited for shit like this. If we getting excited for Pusha T versus Jim Jones, it's bad out here.
You know what we need? You know what's gonna save hip hop, man? Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri. Whenever they announce that shit, we need that versus. That's gonna save hip hop. That's gonna save 2023. That's what's gonna save.
Mike, you know why that's not gonna save hip hop? You wanna know why? Because most of the songs we gonna be grooving to for them two niggas gonna be R&B.
Damn, you right. You right.
Yeah, we gonna be Can't You Seeing and
damn, you right.
We gonna be doing the Can't You See dance and shit. And as soon as I get home and doing what escape songs and Mariah Carey, Shake It Off. So we gonna be doing. Biggie dead.
Who saves hip hop right now, man? Who saves it? Who's the savior? Drake? Drake our savior? Do we need another? Drake just announced he's dropping another album. Is he the savior right now?
I don't know, fam. I don't know.
Like if that's the route we going as far as like needing Drake to drop, then that's not good. The climate of hip hop is not good.
Yeah, and again, man. If we getting excited about Jim Jones versus Pusha T, fam,
I mean,
it's bad.
In hindsight, are we excited about Clips music? I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a Clips record.
I am.
There we go.
I'm a Clips fan, but there we go. Jim Jones, look, Billboard came out with 100 greatest hip hop, 50 greatest hip hop groups of all time. Yeah. Outkast. Let me go to the list, so I make sure I get this right. No, niggas don't like lists. Niggas don't like lists when they rappers is not, in
the top 5.
In the top 5 or
the top 10. But
everybody
can't be in your top 10.
Everybody can't be in your top 10.
Go cop get that shirt.
All right, now I'm gonna go to the top 10. And I'm not sure that they got the top 10 wrong. But number 1 is Outkast.
Okay.
Followed by Wu-Tang at number 2.
Okay.
NWA at number 3.
Okay.
A Tribe Called Quest at number 4.
Okay.
And Run DMC at number 5. Do we have any issues?
I have no objections.
I have no objections. Number 6.
You could from 2 to 5, you can flip that around any way you want, and you still won't be wrong.
There you go.
It don't even matter. So nothing wrong with the top 5 at all.
Number 6 is Public Enemy.
Okay.
Number 7 is Eric B. and Rakim.
Okay.
Number 8 is Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
Number 9 is De La Soul.
Okay.
And number 10 is The Roots.
That shit sounds legit. I don't think there's really no argument here. I'm
not sure of Salt and Pepper being top 10.
Interesting. Who's in the top 20?
I'm gonna say this. Salt feels nasty.
You gotta have a Salt and Pepper, bro, because
I'm not saying they're not supposed to be on here. I'm saying 8.
Top 10, bro.
Top 10?
I ain't mad at that, G. I ain't mad at that at all.
Salt and Pepper being there is for the women folk not to say, where's the women in the top 10? I am willing to say that on record that Salt and Pepper, in my eyes, is not a top 10 group in hip hop. Not saying that they don't belong on this list, but not top 10.
Not mad at Salt Pepper being in the top 10.
But I ain't mad at this list because I don't really give a fuck. Number 11 is Migos. Number 12 is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. But the great thing about this photo is it just shows Grandmaster Flash and his shadow. Yeah, so I guess that's the group. 13, Mobb Deep. 14, Fugees. 15, Naughty by Nature. Are we mad at what we see so far?
Migos might be alive, but yeah.
Whoa.
11? Over the Mob?
You already know I will never say Migos over Mobb Deep.
That's why I said they.
But successfully,
I'm not. I get it.
Adding success.
I get it. But if anybody objected to that, I would understand. I would understand an objection to the Migos being at 11 on the greatest hip hop list.
I'm not mad at anybody that says that Migos is a top 10 group in hip hop.
I'm not mad at either or. If you object, I understand. If you don't, I understand.
In fact, I'm switching Salt and Pepper with Migos.
All right.
But let's go to 16, the Beastie Boys.
Beastie
Boys. Right. I don't think it's controversial. But Beastie Boys at 16.
Yeah, you wilding on
Cypress Hills. You act like you bumping Salt and Pepper today, nigga. We barely bumped one a man, fam. So let's stop. Hey, Beastie Boys at 16. Cypress Hills
forever.
Cypress Hills at 17. 3-6 Mafia's at 18. 19 G Unit. And 20 UGK. So, are we mad at the top 20?
Like I said, I think this is actually a solid list. Who did this list? Billboard? This is solid, bro. This is a solid because, like I said, you can shuffle that shit around, bro, and you won't be wrong. This is solid, bro. This is solid work right here.
All right, let's see when it gets nasty. I know it's gonna get nasty for some. Bone at 21.
Okay.
The Locks at 22.
Okay.
Sugar Hill Gang at 23.
You know the old niggas about to jump in now. You know what I'm
saying? Dipset at 24.
Okay.
And the Hot Boys at 25. Where we at? We good?
I'm good. I'm good.
The bit antsy right there. 26 EPMD. 27 Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Number 28 Ghetto Boys. And they got
I ain't gonna lie,
old
fam.
Ghetto Boys photo. 29 Gangstar. And 30 Clips. So let's pause real quick, Mike. Billboard is nasty.
Bag being messy.
Clips is at 30. Dipset is at 24.
And that's correct. That's
correct, y'all.
That's
Look,
correct. That's
that's
correct.
correct.
That's
Don't give a
correct.
fuck what y'all say. I am a Clips fan. I am a Dipset fan. They ain't wrong. That Clips is not better than Dipset.
That's correct.
Let me just say that now. If anybody got a problem with that, you go kick rocks.
Yeah. You know what? Looking at that, I'm shocked that EPMD was that low. When you really look at it, who did you name again? You said EPMD. You said EPMD and somebody else that that I'm shocked is that low.
EPMD at 26.
Yeah.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince at 27. Ghetto Boys at 28. At 29 is Gangstar. And 30 Clips.
Okay. EPMD.
I'll tell you right now.
EPMD a little low.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm shocked that they that low.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince high as shit.
Damn.
They're high.
First rap Grammy ever.
I don't give a fuck for that one song. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince are here for summertime.
They put out one fire album, and then I think they should flop after that, right? Did they put out a couple floppers after the first album?
Nigga, they are here for summertime.
That shit's hilarious.
I know they got parents just don't understand.
I'm about to say they got a couple bops.
And the other song where Will Smith be rapping his ass off.
Yeah.
But they here for summertime. They're too high. These niggas are too high. These niggas is here for the TV show.
Okay.
That's too high.
I think you gotta.
Them niggas ain't no top 30 rap group.
Oh, you said just name the other. Let me see. Just go off the list. You got the last 20.
Number 31, Boogie Down Productions.
Ooh.
Number 32, Two Live Crew.
Damn.
Number 33, Goody Mob. Number 34, Brand Nubian. And number 35, Far Side. Nigga, I can tell you a couple of groups I am taking over Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince in here. Nigga, Two Live Crew, Goody Mob, and Brand Nubian. I'm taking over the Fresh Prince, Jazzy Jeff fan.
All right. I respect it.
35, a group that I just do not care for. I'm sorry, y'all. Hieroglyphics. I just do not care for hieroglyphics, man. Just letting y'all know that. So they're not on my list of anything. Here's another group that I will take over Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. 8Ball and MJG.
Okay. Respect.
Number 38, Big Timers. Number 39, Slum Village. Number 40, Onyx.
Damn, they got Onyx on there. They damn.
Onyx is high, my niggas. They high at 40. Give a fuck what y'all say.
Damn.
I don't care what y'all say, fam.
All right.
Onyx is high at 40. You can fight me if you want, Sticky Fingers.
Out of the 50 groups, they high, huh?
They high.
You funny.
They high, fam.
You funny.
Number 41, Lil Brother.
Okay. Shout out to Lil Brother.
42. 42. Another group that I'm picking over Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Kind of in the same vein. Heavy D and the Boys. I am picking.
I like that.
Yes.
They low.
They are low. Heavy D,
low.
Even though it's really Heavy D and the Boys is low, fam. I am taking Heavy D and the Dancing Niggas over DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
I fuck with that.
They're low.
I like that being on the list, but they might be kind of low. If you
Number 43, Kid and Play. Okay. Number 44, Criss Cross.
Okay.
And number 45, Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm taking Criss Cross over the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
We gotta have to go. Criss Cross first album was the first cassette I ever owned.
Nigga. Criss Cross is low.
We ain't for to play around with Criss Cross. Criss Cross needs to be higher.
They need
Criss Cross gotta be higher.
Number 40, number 46 to close out the list. Number 46, Yin Yang Twins.
Okay.
Number 47, Ray Shrimmer.
All right.
That's low. Number 48, City Girls.
Okay.
Number 49, Black Star. And number 50, MOP.
MOP, huh?
Good to tell y'all now, y'all. I saw a lot of y'all on social.
They was hot
Talking
about the City Girls over Black Star.
Talking about the City Girls over Black Star. Here to tell y'all.
They was mad.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all.
They was mad.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sorry, y'all. It ain't even about Kweli and social media shit now. Sorry, y'all. City Girls is just more entertaining than Black Star's talented.
Hey, overall,
I'm willing to say that.
Overall, though, that's a good list, though. That's a solid list.
Look, I'm willing to say that, y'all. City Girls entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
Black Star's talent. I'm taking the City Girls over Black Star.
That's brutally honest, though.
It's brutally honest, fam. I don't give a damn about you rapidy rap ass niggas. I don't give a damn about you sun and the moon and the stars rapping ass niggas. Give me twerking and shit. Now, is anybody that you can think of missing off that list?
Group wise,
like where's JJ Fad? Where are hoes with attitudes? If we want to talk about more women,
D12 didn't make that list. That's crazy. D12?
You serious?
D12 got 2 multi-platinum fucking albums with one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Wait a minute.
What we doing? How does D12 don't make the list, G?
You serious?
No, I'm dead ass. You could put them in the top. They could be in between 50 and 40. So like Eminem wait a
minute, you serious?
So we can't put D12 in the list. Do I need to go look up D12? We need to look up some D12 shit, bro. Like,
you real serious?
Why not? I'm not serious, but I'm serious though. Like they could make the D12 legitimately put out 2 multi-platinum albums. G. Like, what we doing, bro? What we doing? What we talking about here, bro? They first album, Devil's Night, 3 times platinum. D12 World, 2 times platinum, G. They a group. Whether or not you don't like the music, it ain't for you. It's not for me. D12 literally.
I love y'all, Detroit. Just know I love y'all, Detroit. Detroit, just know I love y'all. I love all of y'all, fam. I'm not
crazy.
putting.
That's crazy.
They could be 51. That's still a stretch to me.
That is crazy, bro.
Okay, Mike. Okay.
All jokes aside, I'm not even
Mike, hold on. I'll give you this. I would put D12 on this list. If I had to remove somebody off this list. Off this list, who would I remove? I will remove the Yin Yang Twins.
Okay.
I would remove the Yin Yang Twins and put D12 on there.
All right.
I do not. If the Yin Yang Twins is my Jim Jones, is my Pusha T for Jim Jones.
Okay.
I don't believe that the Yin Yang Twins are a top 50 rap group.
But I'm not even being funny. I
know you're not being funny, Mike, because
I'm serious though. Like, you could really put D12 in there, bro. Like, they had a legit 2-album run, bro. They're a rap group and they sold records. And one of the greatest rappers of all time is in the group. So how is they group not brought up, bro? Just off the strip that Eminem is in the group, nigga. They should be in there. I don't give a damn if you don't like Eminem, you don't like his music, but the man literally, they sold over 5 million albums, G. So what we talking about, bro? What we talking about, bro?
Um,
Respectfully. And I ain't even on no stand shit. I'm not even no pun intended. Not even on no super fan type shit, bro. Like, but dead ass serious. D12 should be in there. But let me think of another rap group. Let me see. Let's think of another rap group. I don't want to dwell too
no, no,
long
no.
on that.
Let's. Is there? We've already said. I've said that the Fresh Prince of Bel Air is too high,
Okay.
and Heavy D and the Boys is too low.
Okay.
Who else?
Saint Lunatics didn't make it. I might low key be. I'm being funny because I remember we had the Saint Lunatics conversation. So, Player Circle, Duffel Bag Boy. Hey, what we doing?
Name another song.
Shit. MOP on here, Andy up.
Nigga, that Cold as Ice.
Yeah.
Nigga, that Warriors album is, man, nigga, that might be one of the most slept on rap group albums of all time. Nigga said MOP stood for mopping shit. And MOP, look, let me say this, man. I ain't seen nobody say it on social, G. Shouts out to MOP. I don't say shouts out to MOP. Them niggas came on the BET Awards and they look good. Pause.
Yeah.
They looked real good, man. These niggas look like old niggas that an aged gracefully, fam.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all niggas, old niggas need to look at MOP, fam.
Okay.
Them niggas came up there for Annie Up, and I was like, that's MOP? Like, them niggas wasn't fat no more. Niggas wasn't like Billy Dance had like 3 necks at one point. This nigga looked like he was like walking diabetes. And now look at him. He looked like he got it. He looked like a retired offensive lineman. Like retired offensive linemen be like, all right, I'm done with this shit. And they lose a whole bunch of weight. And you see him like, damn, I used to play tackle. Yeah, nigga. But shit, I lost weight now. But yeah, MOP look good. All right. But now let's go through this list again real quick and see if it's anybody that we'll move, Mike. We're going to skip through this shit real quick. We ain't going to dwell on it. We're going to rapid fire this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we already went through the groups and all that stuff. So we went through that top 5, and I think we are all good with the top 5. You know, Outkast at number 1, Wu-Tang at number 2, NWA at number 3, Tribe at number 4, and Run DMC at number 5. Are you good with that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna lie, fam. I don't have NWA as a top 3 group.
Okay.
I don't. And at this point, honestly, I don't have Run DMC as a top 5 group. I would move Public Enemy up to top 5. And I will put Eric B and Rakim strictly for Rakim. I would put them as a top 5 group too. And I would move NWA. You know, we could put them at 6. I will move them down. And if you want to put Run DMC as a top 10 group, I'm cool with. I just don't have them as top 5 no more. Okay. And I've already said for top 8, in the top 10, Salt and Pepper. I am putting Salt and Pepper in the top 10, like the top 20, but they're not in my top 10. Okay. I'm cool with De La Soul and I'm actually cool with the Roots as well. Matter of fact, the Roots can be in my top 10. My top 5. Okay. So maybe I put them at 5 and just move somebody up. But Migos is his top 10 group to me. So there we go with that. Okay. Let's go with that top. Well, let's go with that 11 through 15 again. Migos, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Mobb Deep, Fugees, and we got Naughty by Nature. Is Naughty by Nature, let's be honest, is Naughty by Nature a top 15 rap group?
It's possible. They got some big records, see.
I was asking. Only reason why I'm asking that,
I don't object.
Only reason why I'm asking that about Naughty by Nature is because when niggas talk about rap groups, they don't talk about Naughty by Nature.
Then they should.
Don't.
They should.
Like, I like Dirt All by My Lonely is one of my favorite rap songs of all time. Mm-hmm. But we don't really hear about Naughty by Nature. So when I saw Naughty by Nature's 15, I was like, yo, white people made this for real. Not saying that they don't belong there,
Yeah.
but white people really still be like hip hop array and OPP.
Yeah.
But
if you really look at Naughty by Nature, Naughty by Nature really kind of lasted a solid 10 years. Like the back end of their career, like, you know what I'm saying, with the record, Jamboree might have been their last like big record. That was like 99. So they and Naughty by Nature came out in what, 89, right? So that's a 10-year run, bro. That's solid work right there, bro. You gotta respect that off the strip alone, that they had a 10-year solid run, bro. So that's why I don't object to them being top 15, bro. Because
no, I'm with it. I'm with it. I just think Naughty by Nature might be one of the most underrated.
Might be underrated
groups of all time.
Because when you really look at their run, bro, you look at the run was nice. Wasn't no couple years, one album, two album fall off. They had a good 10-year run, bro. Yeah. I fuck with Naughty by Nature. Go. I respect it.
Beastie Boys, Cypress Hill, 3-6 Mafia, 3-6 Mafia, G Unit, and UGK. Is somebody too high, too low?
G Unit might be high. I don't know. If you really, G Unit might be high, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I fucks with G Unit heavy. Beg for Mercy. But what do we have after Beg for Mercy when it comes to G Unit? Now we know the mixtape run before they dropped their album. If you want to consider that, like when they really like put mixtapes on, the G Unit mixtapes was a thing. So I can see it. They might be slightly high though. I don't know. Might be slightly high, G.
So I'm gonna stop there, right? Here's the reason why.
Hey, no, look, I'm taking the locks. Look, we gotta move the locks up. The Locks.
Oh yeah, the Locks got to move up.
The Locks is a better hip hop group than G Unit. UGK and the Locks both move up above G Unit. Fuck it, Bone Thugs and Harmony too, above G Unit.
So you just moving G Unit top 25.
G Unit body gotta move. G Unit body gotta. Fuck it, the Diplomats above G Unit here. What we doing? What we doing?
I agree.
If you really look at where they got G Unit, they got G Unit very high. And I fucks with G Unit. And they deserve to be on here. But not above the Locks, not above Bone, not above Dipset. That's what we doing. We moving.
Okay,
really looking at this list.
Let's before we move on.
And UGK.
We've targeted G Unit.
Yeah, well, I think we gotta look at. We really looking at
this
list right now.
Let's look at this list right here.
G Unit is very high.
G Unit the Hot Boys. Quick now, G Unit the Hot Boys.
Fuck. I'll take G Unit. It's fucking close though. That's close.
EPMD and G Unit.
I would personally take G Unit, but if an old head or something like that argue for EPMD, I get it. Because when I saw EPMD that low, I was thinking about it like, yo, they really low.
Fresh Prince, a G Unit.
I'll take G Unit.
Ghetto Boys, a G Unit.
Me personally, I'll take G Unit. But if anybody want to argue for Ghetto Boys, you grab right at it. I ain't gonna argue with you.
Gangstar, G Unit.
G Unit.
Clips, a G Unit.
That's fucking close, bro. That just shows to show you that Clips might be a little low.
Boy, if you don't just pick one.
Clips.
2 Live Crew, a G Unit.
G Unit.
Goody Mob, a G Unit.
G Unit. Personally, I like some of Goody Mob shit, bro. I was like, I understand though. I get it. Like I said, anybody argue Goody Mob, I get it. No argument. So if you got an
A
argument,
Ball
for
and
Good Mob,
MJG or G Unit.
it's close. It's close. Me personally, I take G Unit, but 8 Ball and MJG. You make an argument for 8 Ball and MJG, yeah. I think just because 8 Ball and MJG, when you look at them, they're like they're more of a hip hop group than G Unit is anyway, because G Unit ended up breaking up and like it didn't really the fallout of G Unit kind of like disqualifies a lot of shit.
Heavy D and the Boys or G Unit.
Bro, we taking G Unit, but I fucks with Heavy D and the Boys though.
So G Unit, it's brown where they should be. They just
they
need
around.
to move niggas in front of them.
They might be slightly high, but you could throw.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple of groups other than what you named. I'm taking over G Unit,
and I respect it. If you taking Goody Mob over G Unit, Goody Mob. I respect it.
8 Ball and MJG as well.
I respect that too.
I can tell you those two off top. All right, so I want to transition to something that we talked about on Summer Sessions on Barber's Chat Network. Check the Patreon. You can listen to the podcast. We was talking about the BET Awards, right? Shouts out to Busta Rhymes for winning the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Busta Rhymes might have the record for longest acceptance speech of the BET Awards.
But Merk, shouts out to my man Merk. Merk said something that I never expected to hear from anybody like Merk. He said that Busta Rhymes is not a legend.
Okay.
I snapped. I did.
Oh my God.
And I disagree with Merk, of course. I believe that Busta Rhymes is a legend. Trevor Smith is a legend, y'all. But here's what I will say. I think Merk is right.
Let me ask you a question, man. Is this kind of like a similar take to when I said, remember like when we first started doing Some Do Pod and we were talking about elite rappers with mediocre discographies, and I said Busta Rhymes?
Nah. It is actually not that.
Okay.
It's not that specifically.
Okay.
He just feels like, we throw around the term legend.
Okay.
Too much.
Okay.
And I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him wholeheartedly.
Yeah, for sure.
That we throw around those terms too damn much. Part of it is we feel like somebody has to be a legend. Like classics and stuff like that. We just feel like we have to name somebody a legend. We have to name somebody a classic, like name an album a classic. And I think there are some people in rap that we call classics or we call legends. There's some people that we call legends, and there are a lot of albums that we call classics that ain't really that. And what ended up happening is that we give people these terms and then they run with it.
You mean the actual artist runs with it?
The artist, yeah. They run with it. Like, so is there, like, who would be somebody?
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you. Are me and you in agreement that Busta Rhymes is a legend?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, cool. Because we don't have to make
Busta Rhymes is a legend.
We don't have to make that argument here on something. Yeah. You took care of that.
Yeah, we took, yeah. Right. But here's what I said: if Busta Rhymes is not a legend, people like Noriega is not a legend. If Busta Rhymes is not a legend,
Capone and Noriega not on the list.
Wait, whoa! Whoa! There we go.
What we doing? Billboard.
Nasty work. We found the nasty work.
What are we doing?
We found the nasty work.
Capone and Noriega is not on the top 50 rap group list.
Noriega is not on the Billboard list.
That's crazy.
2 solid albums. 2. 3 or 2.5. 2.5 solid albums because the War Report 2 was decent.
Okay.
But they have War Report 1 and the Reunion are hella decent. And they not on the list, y'all.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Billboard, count your fucking days. Y'all got Onyx on that list and not Capone and Noriega. Ain't this about a bitch?
That shit crazy.
You know what? Hey, look, you hip hop niggas. I did not agree with y'all when it comes to City Girls and goddamn Black Star.
Yeah.
But y'all mean to tell me Capone and Noriega ain't on the list, but City Girls is on the list? Capone and Noriega ain't on this list, but the Yin Yang list? Capone and Noriega is a top 50 rap group. Count your fucking days, Billboard. That's when we get mad. Capone and Noriega, wow, Mike, good looking out. Capone and Noriega needs to be on this Billboard list. Move Yin Yang Twins out the shit. Capone and Noriega in that. Billboard, fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Fix that, Billboard.
I'm always here to help.
D12, I guess, don't have to be on the list now. So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, so let's go back to this legend thing, man. So
yeah, you said if Busta Rhymes not a legend, you said Noriega not a legend.
If Busta Rhymes is not a legend, Noriega is not a legend. Busta Rhymes is not a legend. Mobb Deep is not legends. If Busta Rhymes is not a legend, half of the niggas in the 90s are not legends. But I get what I get Merk saying that we throw his thing was longevity.
Yeah.
Like for him to be a legend, you have to see true longevity. And now my pushback was in hip hop, what's true longevity? Like hip hop is 50 years old. So what is true longevity? Like, and I also said this, we never question this with other genres of music. Like, ain't nobody in their right mind to say Randy Travis is not a country legend. Nobody in their right mind wouldn't say Chris Christopherson is not a legend. Mm-hmm. So nobody in their right mind that wouldn't say, what's my man name? Kenny Rogers is not a legend. We are the only group that do that. Yeah. But I get what Merk is saying, though. And one of the main reasons why I have always said that we throw these terms on people just because they had one cold album. Yeah. We throw these on people because they was hot for 2 years.
And I don't think longevity has to necessarily be just with music. When I look at Noriega, like I think Nori's a legend just for being relevant. Like when you say longevity, I think a longevity as far as like career wise, when it comes from transitioning from music into media, you know what I'm saying, having one of the dopest media platforms out right now, you know what I'm saying, and being a part of one of a dope rap group that should have been on the list, and you know what I'm saying, having a solid solo run to transitioning into media, like that's legendary shit right there for me. But if you're making an argument for Nori, you're making an argument for Nori being a legend. Like I don't think longevity has to just be as far as music is concerned. Is what I'm saying. Like if you consider people legends.
Like somebody come up to me and be like, "Man, hip hop legend Apache," I'd be like, "Who? Talk about gangsta bitch? Nah." But then somebody listen to this pod and be like, "Man, this nigga Bang said Apache not a damn legend." Like, because he's a legend because of gangsta bitch. Yeah. Like it's Sir Mix-a-Lot a rap legend?
No, but he got a legendary record. Is that the same thing? I don't think Sir Mix-a-Lot's a legend, but he has a hip hop record that will live forever. So in that sense, that's legendary. But is he legendary? As far as like, it depends on how you want to play it. Like I know it's tricky. Sir Mix-a-Lot a legend, He's a legend for making a legendary hip hop record, a record that will live on forever, if you want to say it that way. But as far as like, it all depends on what you want to. It all depends on how you play it, how you look at it, how you view it. But no, to answer your question, no, Sir Mix-a-Lot is not a legend, but Sir Mix-a-Lot has a legendary record.
That's all I'm saying, fam.
There we go. So I don't want to like twist it around too much and try to play both sides of the field. He is not a legend, but he does have a legendary record. Baby Got Back will live forever. That record will live on when long past when we're dead and gone. So there you go, to answer your question.
That's all I'm saying. There's people that we call legends in all walks of life.
Bro, I ain't finna have no conversation to be like, yo, that nigga Sir Mix-a-Lot a fucking legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. But I will say Baby Got Back is a legendary record, though. It's a classic record.
That's all I'm saying, Mike.
Yeah.
I think that there are people who we place that legend tag on that had legendary moments.
Sure.
What constitutes legend in this case?
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes, because we confuse hot moments with legendary moments.
Yeah.
So
Jeremy Lin is not a legend.
So
Insanity was legendary. He's not a legend.
It's fucked up that you're saying that, because that's the example that Merk brought up.
Oh,
like, I think it was Ja Rule that he said is Linsanity.
What?
But
but see, no, Ja Rule a legend. Ja Rule a legend. He part of one of the dopest rap labels of all time.
How long was Ja Rule's run?
Ja Rule, his run wasn't.
I'm not saying he's not. Look, I'm not saying that he's not. What I'm saying is that you have to look.
I get it. I get what you.
If we really look at niggas' runs, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Ja Rule is a legend.
Ja Rule a legend, though. Ja Rule a legend.
What I'm saying is when you look at people's runs, you do what you just did. That's it, Mike. That's all I'm saying. So when we look at rap, because here's what I said. I said, if this is where we going, there's only two there's only solo wise.
But see, check this out though. I don't even think Linsanity was in one season. That was one season.
It was like it was one season, but shit trailed. He kept getting jobs because people felt like we could get that Linsanity back.
Yeah, but he wasn't like killing shit after he was getting other jobs elsewhere after Linsanity. He was a solid basketball player to have on your team. Like he produced a couple.
But Mike, to your
Ja
point,
Rule had years though. So Ja Rule had 99 to 99. Hold on, let me see. 99 to 2002. 2003. That's 3-4 years.
So let's say he had a 3-year run, Mike.
3-4 year run is not comparable to Linsanity.
No, what we're saying is in rap years, that's not long.
But just look at how much
even at that time. But even at that time, that's not long. What I'm saying is this. Whether we say Linsanity, whether we say Derrick Rose, whatever, we really have to start looking at the runs of folks. And then when you start looking at the runs of people, if longevity is part of the legend category, if longevity is a big piece of the rap legend category, how many legends do we really have?
Not as many as you probably think. Like people say so, yeah. But saying Busta Rhymes isn't a legend, That makes
no
sense.
let's not. That's not.
No, I
let's
was just saying.
discount all
I
that.
know that's just weird though. Like if
Yeah,
we
I
really
mean,
count
no.
longevity,
But no, but when you, but no, see, here's the thing. And here's why we have to discount things because of rap. The Temptations still performing, Jack. Tony Bennett was at the Grammys with Alzheimer's, fam, singing a song. And that man has been out here performing all our lives and our parents' lives. There are other people in all, like Usher. Usher has a whole thing in Vegas that's popping. Unfortunately, when it comes to black music, our legends that would have that type of longevity, a lot of them are gone. Would love to see Whitney Houston still performing. Would love to see Prince still performing. Would love to see Michael Jackson still performing. Would love to see Luther Vandross still performing. They dead. And their replacements are performing, but they're just not seen at the level that we would like to see them at. To say they still out here working.
yeah.
Boys to Men still be out here performing and shit.
Boys II
Longevity
Men,
crazy.
Are they legends? Boys II Men.
Oh yeah, to me,
Boys II Men is a legendary R&B group.
To me, Boys to Men is half of the reason why K-pop exists.
Okay.
Asian people love them some damn Boys to Men. I've told Sean Stockman that. Like,
But
nigga,
I get what
why
you.
Asia be popping with the R&B. Y'all made that.
Though.
But when we start to look, fam, if we go the longevity route, Jay-Z, solo wise, Jay-Z, Nas are the only rap legends. If you and I give you the 25 years, like of our era, then if you start adding the 80s, you got your LL Cool J's and Run DMC. Like, I guess you could say Outkast now.
When did you say the 80s? You said the 80s?
But I said 20, let's say 25, 30 years.
Dre?
All right, let me ask you a question, because them niggas thought I was tweaking when I said this shit. Because, you know, Quincy Jones called Dr. Dre. After this, we'll go ahead and get to this NBA and get you out of here. But niggas tried to get down on me because I said, no, Dr. Dre said, no, Quincy Jones said that Dr. Dre is the Quincy Jones of rap. Now, Quincy Jones is going to conduct the orchestra. Would you pay $200 to see Dr. Dre on the MPC?
Would I pay $200 to see him on the MPC? What do you mean,
like to him to play his music, like recreate his music on the MPC?
Yes.
I ain't doing that. No.
Wait, what do you mean recreate it? Like
because Dr. Dre is as hip hop producers.
Yeah.
We ain't got the horns and we ain't got the brass section and the bass and all of those stuff.
So Dr. Dre held something at the United Center. Well, he's gonna be center stage on his.
That's him in the NPC.
And just him, just like dun. Know what I'm saying? Would I pay $200 for that? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I probably would. Yeah.
That's what a fandom ends for me, nigga. That's what a fandom ends for me. Now, if it's a conversation with Dr. Dre where he talks about the hits, that's cool. But I'm not about to hear.
I would assume there would be more than that, though. Like he's gonna.
No, nigga. Dr. Dre at NPC and nigga playing and nigga.
Dr. Dre just come in. All right, everybody. He just.
And he cut on.
Kurt's,
and he cut on.
Kurt's pull back, and then Dr. Dre just started. That's all we getting out of. Not him saying one thing. Not giving us no comments, no commentary.
Look, I'm not paying $200 to see Dr. Dre rap.
Really? You're not paying to go to a Dr. Dre concert?
It got to be niggas with him.
Obviously.
That's the difference between hip hop and R&B, nigga. I could go pay $200 to see Babyface, and it's just Babyface and some backup singers. Rap.
But
That's part of
but we know how Dr. Dre's career has been. It's been
nigga.
collaborative. It's collabs. You know what I'm saying? Dr.
Nigga,
Dre
are
would
you
never do
paying
anything.
$200 just to see Dr. Dre on stage?
I get it.
That's the simple question.
I probably still would, but I get it.
That's the question. Nigga, are you paying $200 to see a hip hop producer recreate his hits?
He's a legend, though.
And ain't nobody rapping to the shit.
But we do agree Dr. Dre is a legend, correct?
Yeah. Dr. Dre is on that legendary list too. I just think that people use that term loosely, fam.
I agree.
But Busta Rhymes is a legend. Fuck you talking about? Like them niggas I got down on niggas for that shit.
That is crazy.
Well, what the fuck are y'all doing? Man,
that is hilarious.
We tripping. Like, nah. All right, NBA. Free agency is about to start tomorrow afternoon. There's some people that have already committed to re-signing with their teams. But we do have word that James Harden will be opting in. However, the team will be working out a trade. They will be working with James Harden to seek a trade somewhere.
Now that's kind of similar, but okay. So did he do that because he wasn't getting any traction as far as like getting offers for a long-term deal from other teams?
Yeah, I don't think nobody trying to pay James Harden 30.
He was trying to get a long-term deal from other teams, and the other teams was like, "Fuck that, we're not paying you long-term."
Yeah, so the Clippers and the Knicks are expected to be among the teams that's going to holler at the Sixers about James Harden.
But this just goes to show me that he really doesn't want to play with Philly, that he wants to opt in and ask for a trade. Why you just don't opt in, take your $36 million and try to run it back with Philly, bro? Y'all got the same squad. Like, y'all can only get better. That shit don't make no sense. That he really don't want to play there. He really don't want. That just shows me that he doesn't really want to be there, because if you're not getting long-term offers from other teams, Houston, you're gonna opt in and then you're gonna go play with a team for 1 year. You just want to go play with a team for 1 year?
Well, nah, that team you get traded to will more than likely work out a long-term deal.
Oh, okay. I guess. Bang, would you have the candles scented over there or something? What we got going on?
That's my little.
All right, you getting in the mood. You get in the mood.
That's my little air freshener, fam.
All right, but yeah, that just goes to show me that James Harden doesn't want to play in Philly. So interesting.
So where would you like to see James Harden at?
I don't know, bro. I'm not even interested in James Harden. Like, I don't care. Like, I honestly, with James Harden, I really don't care, bro, because like you said, fam, he showed it. You really got like one of the greatest takes of all time. That nigga is the worst superstar ever. And he showed it, bro. So it's like, we're going to get the same thing we're going to get out of James. I don't expect him to play any differently than he's played throughout his whole career. We're going to get, you know what I'm saying, moments. We're going to get spurts of him going crazy. And then we're going to get moments and spurts of him being sorry as hell. The consistency won't be there, though. So I'm not interested. But if I was like and the basketball fan in me would like him to stay in Philly and run it back with the team that y'all already got installed, you know what I'm saying, minus y'all coach. Like, I don't understand why you're easily a top 3 team in the East if you return to Philly. So I don't get it, but whatever.
Okay.
Next free agent.
You got a lot of people that's talking about, potential trades or whatever, but then you also have, somebody like Dame Lillard that it looks like he's going to stay in Portland.
But what is Portland gonna do? I don't see him just staying there based off some conversation that he had with the owners and the GM that, yeah, we're gonna build around you. When? What are y'all gonna do? What building are we gonna do? So if I have to see what moves that Portland making free agency, because I'm not counting out Damian Lillard asking for a trade here, because I don't see Damian Lillard starting the season with the Portland Trailblazers with him, Anthony Simons, Nurkic,
Scoot.
Scoot, and what are we doing with Jeremy Grant? What are we doing?
Apparently, he's expected to resign.
I don't see him starting the season with that team. That's the same team he played with last year. So I don't see nothing. I don't see any type of upgrades made to that roster to make Damian Lillard say, all right, cool, we running it back.
So I think Dame is going to ask for a trade by All-Star break.
See, that's what I don't want him to do. I don't want him to ask for the trade mid-season. I don't want him to start the season thinking like, maybe I could get us going, you know what I'm saying? And we might have a chance. Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Dame, get up out of there, dog.
But
get
here's the thing. I think we just got to leave the Dame conversation alone.
I think so too. We can't leave it alone, but I hope the next conversations that we are having are about him asking for a trade.
The next conversation needs to be the trade happened.
Trade happened, yeah. The trade happened. There you go. I don't even want to hear him asking for the trade. Yeah, because
I just want to see a Woj tweet at this point.
Damian Lillard has been traded. Yeah,
I think that Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is one of my favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dame.
Nakia, you just scared me, girl. I'm potting. We almost done. Say hey to Bang. She got to go practice.
Hey.
She getting ready for junior gold, but you just scared me. Get out of here.
Hey, man, I think that Dame Lillard is one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
But Dame want to be in Portland, so just let his ass be in Portland and just leave him the fuck alone. Don't ask him no questions about where you can see him at and all of that stuff, because they ain't going to get you nowhere fast. Leave Dame alone. He wants to be there. Last question I have as far as the Bulls go, man. Zach LaVine, it's rumored that he could be involved in some trades. The Miami Heat name came up in the trade, a possible trade conversation. Tyler Hero and some picks is the only thing you would get from this motherfucker. But if you are, and Vooch just signed a new joint and everything. So what are your thoughts on the Bulls, man? Who needs to go? Or
I honestly would
or do you run this back?
I would like to see them running back. I want to see them running back. I have no issue with. I think you have a good thing when you got a DeMar DeRozan and a Zach LaVine on the team. You showed that it can work. You just have to fix your point guard problem, whatever that may be. Fix your point guard problem. The Bulls need to be aggressive in free agency as far as getting a point guard. Get yourself a point guard, because it's clear Lonzo Ball ain't coming back. So I don't want to see Zach LaVine get traded personally. I think that they can make it work with DeMar and Vooch and Zach as a nice big three, or whatever you want to call it. But I think they need a point guard though. They need a PG, and I've been saying it. I felt like they should have been trying to trade. If you're gonna trade anybody, trade DeMar ass. DeMar can go. I love DeMar. I love the work ethic that he has during the summertime, bringing in the young guys to go work out with him. I fucks with that shit, bro. But if anybody is tradable, I think it's him. Get him out of there, bro. You should have went and got Trae Young. They try to get Van Fleet something, bro. Shit. I don't know if they can afford Van Fleet, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, they need a point guard, though. Somewhere, somehow, some way. So I hope the Bulls run it back. I hope they don't trade Zach.
All right, man. Shit, end us off, Jack.
Hey, man. Some do pod. Rate, like, subscribe. Before we go real quick, I want to say, we talked about the Grammys and how they, kicked off the year with the Hip Hop 50 tribute, and I had made a post on Facebook and I said, BT, y'all on the clock. And BT, y'all did a good job. You know what I'm saying? We really talk about the BT Awards, but overall, I think the BT Awards was really good. Better than some of the past BT Awards we didn't see. But as far as like them paying homage to hip hop and 50 years of hip hop, I think they did a really good job. Obviously, people made, saying arguments like, hey, why this person didn't perform? But I think overall, they did a really good job paying homage to hip hop and incorporating the young and the new together. You know what I'm saying? Having like
transitions was huff though, Mike.
Transitions might have been huff, but as far as like incorporating,
them marks went from Finito So wait till you see my dick. Come
It's
on,
crazy.
fam. What are we doing here?
Transitioning might have been Huff, but incorporating the old genre with the new genre, you know what I'm saying, was dope, you know. So that was cool. So good job, BET. Y'all are officially not on the clock anymore. Y'all did y'all thing. BET Hip Hop Awards. You are now on the clock. The Hip Hop Awards is now on the clock. Not the BET Awards, but the Hip Hop Awards. But yeah, man, rate, like, subscribe. Some Dude Pod, at Some Dude Pod on Twitter, at Mike B_CHR, at JR Bang on Facebook. Make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Hashtag Some Dude Pod is the Facebook group. Make sure y'all invite people into the group. Keep the conversations going. I love what I'm seeing in the group right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep the healthy debates going and invite people in. Yeah, I'm Mike B. That's JR Bang. And we up out of here, man.